Hey kids, are you sick of your bow and arrows being too old-fashioned? Why not combine that bow with a gun? How are you doing today, everybody? Welcome to the Badger Crossbow Pistol Review. I will be breaking this review down into 5 segments. First impressions, accuracy, maintenance, effectiveness, and finally, final judgment. That's a bit dramatic. Maybe I could call it ultimate judgment. Let's jump right in with first impressions. This is definitely a cool looking crossbow pistol, capable of firing a wide range of ammunition. I have even used mine to celebrate Canada Day in style. You can easily find a Badger crossbow pistol under $50 at such websites as Walmart and Amazon.com. The Badger is one compact crossbow with a tiny length of just 20 inches and a weight of under 2 pounds. However, don't write this one off just yet because it's tiny in size. It is still able to pack a decent punch. According to the specifications from the official website, this little puppy has an 80-pound draw weight, yielding 190 feet per second, though my chronometer only measures above 200 feet per second, so I was not able to verify this speed. I was using metal 6.5-inch bolts for this review, which cost $19.95 for a pack of 12 at Walmart's website, though there is a lower grade PVC arrow you can get in bulk for much cheaper. The PVC arrows also come with metal tips, it should be noted. The factory model has an iron sight for aiming, but the unit I was allowed to use for testing only had a laser sight attached. You can also get a red dot sight to mount, and it will accept any standard dovetail accessories. The laser sight is great for anyone using this crossbow in low light conditions such as pest control after dusk. Okay, moving on to the next segment, accuracy. To ready the Badger for shooting, you press the safety release button on the lever at the back of the trigger frame and grasp the handle in the front of the crossbow. Next, you break it in half until the bowstring cocks. After all that, all you need to do is disengage the safety by pushing the safety bar forward and pull the trigger, which has a 4-pound pull. I tested the Badger at 30 feet and 75 feet, and it seems to be capable of a few inch grouping at these ranges. I recommend using both hands to shoot for greater stability. The cocking lever could also be used as a pseudo stock to further steady your aim at a pinch. Adjusting the laser sight was easy once I had a target I could retrieve arrows from in the form of this cushion you see here. I would not recommend doing any target practice against hard objects such as plywood, as you will get a lot of broken arrows or broken fins. Once you do have a suitable target, adjustment is a cinch. Have a fixed shooting position and use a vise to hold down the crossbow if you are a perfectionist. Next, make sure you have a point on the target you can sight the laser onto. Shoot 3 or 4 shots at the target, making sure to have your laser lined up with the original spot you are aiming at. Next, use the Allen key that came with the laser sight to adjust the X or Y axis as needed until the laser is centered in the middle of the grouping. Now try again and see if your shots are hitting near the laser dot. They should be. This may take a few volleys, but it is essential if you want to hit what you're aiming at. Next, I'm going to talk about maintenance. The Badger comes with its cocking mechanism greased from the factory. The only regular maintenance you will have to do is waxing the bowstring. Make sure to cock the string when you wax it to get in those hard-to-reach areas. A good philosophy is to wax your string whenever you notice tiny strings start to fray off. Waxing the string will significantly increase its lifespan, but replacements are commonly found for under $10 online should your string break. Spring break. What do I have on my mind right now? Anyways, now that we are here, I'm going to voice my only complaint I found with the Badger so far. The grips are made of plastic that just feels cheap to me. They may be more durable than they look, but frankly, I'm afraid to put this to the test. This complaint is really only nitpicking, as all the functional parts on the Badger feel sturdy. This is really just a cosmetic issue. Okay, moving on, we are going to cover effectiveness next. Shooting at a thick foam cushion at 75 feet, the red and the orange arrows both penetrated to the other side almost every time. Against a jug of water at 30 feet, the orange arrow sliced clean through while the red arrow got hung up by its fin. To test the penetrating power further, I got a Cape Breton phone book, which isn't large but will do for this test. Compact phone book versus a compact crossbow. And also, as with the water jug, the red arrow did not penetrate as far as the orange arrow, which was able to fully skewer the phone book at close range. Okay, let's finish up with Final Judgment. The Badger is a good alternative for someone who wants to buy a recreational shooting device without having to get any certifications or licensing. In Canada, it is completely legal to own with no legal restriction, like a BB gun or a pellet gun. However, the Badger packs a lot more power and penetration, making it ideal for pest control or even small game hunting. All in all, I had a great time using this bowgun and highly recommend it to anyone who even thinks they might be interested in owning one. The value is great, the fun factor is high, and this crossbow pistol gets my passing grade. Thanks for watching, everyone. Oh, and I guess if you don't like it, you can always just use it as a fishing tool. Cheers!